Guys, so it's been about a month since I first filmed my intro for the products that I want to use up in 2018 and my not pan that palette, god I keep calling it that, 1 month 1 palette intro thing. I know I just recently uploaded it. Unless I'm uploading this late too, then it looks like it's on time, but I meant to upload that video in like the middle of January and it ended up being the end of January. So this video might seem like it's going up a little too soon, but it's actually been like a month since I filmed that. So the progress is accurate. It's just I'm horrible about editing and uploading. So we do have some exciting progress for this month, I guess. I finished up 4 of my products in this project. So first, I will show you the non-makeup item. This is a little perfume sample. It is C by Giorgio Armani, and I really liked this one. So that's where it started, and then that's where it ended, and I really liked it. But I am now working on Black Opium by YSL, so I'm trying to get some progress in that one. And then the other 3 things that I hit my goal on were makeup items. First, I completely used up the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. Obviously, it was right here-ish when this project started, so it didn't have too long to go, but I was really squeezing this out to get every last bit of product. I really, really love this foundation. Would definitely repurchase it once I get some other foundations out of my collection, but I really want to try out some new ones, so I don't know if I'm going to be repurchasing this anytime soon, but I would repurchase it in the future for sure. So then I have 2 that I wanted to hit pan on. This I just hit pan on today. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in Rosé Champagne. I love this blush, and I hit like the tiniest little bit of pan, so it's not a lot, I know, but it is there, and there is a big dip surrounding it, so I think the more that I use it, the more I can get through it. So I did hit my goal on this. I'm gonna kind of keep it in the project. I just kind of want to track my progress with it and see where I get to, and if I feel like I can use this up, then I'll make that my goal later on, but for right now I just kind of want to see how much I can expand the pan. So I guess for next month I would just like to be able to expand that pan, and I think I'll be able to do that pretty easily, but I'd like to get like that whole area where, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but like I can see the grid marks. I would like to get all of that to be pan, so I'm hoping I can do that pretty soon because it's all very like thinned down at that point. My other blush in this project is the Too Faced Little Miniature Love Flush Blush in Love Hangover, and like I said in my intro video, I'm not going to be showing the progress on every single item if there's not enough to show, so that's why you're not seeing like some things in this. If you want to see everything, then go ahead and go to the intro video, but for right now I'm not showing everything in every update because I'm doing updates every month, so I feel like showing everything is just redundant because there's some things that just don't have progress on them. Also, I'm sorry that I kind of look a mess, but I worked today, so this is like end of the day makeup, not the greatest. But anyway, my next product I hit my goal on was ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Girly, and this I wanted to hit pan on, and I did. So that's where the pan is at right now, and I'm pretty happy with that because I really wouldn't be reaching for this if it wasn't in this project, so I'm glad. And I've been really liking the look that I'm creating with that and the other single eyeshadow that I have in here, which I'll show you in a minute. So I'm going to keep using this. Same thing with the blush. I'm just going to keep it in and keep track of my progress, and if I feel like I can use it up, then I will add that in later. I'm not actually adding in any new products or anything or any new goals really, except for that I want to expand the pans on these, but that's pretty much like the same goal as hitting pan. I don't know, but I'm not really adding anything this update because it's still really early in the year and I still feel like I have quite a few products to go through, so I'm happy with the products that I have right now. I might add in especially like some samples and stuff. I know I said I was gonna maybe look at them and add them in this one, but I just forgot about it, so I might add them in the next update or something. And I might add in some more products depending on how much progress I get. But for right now, not adding in anything. Just those 4 items are now finished, or at least I hit my goals on them. So then things that I made progress on, I have the L'Oreal Infallible setting powder. This outer third ring is where we started on this project, and then this outer part is where we are now. So I made a lot of progress on that. That is where the pan is at now. It's getting there, it really is, but it just seems to be going so slowly. Then we have this EOS lip balm in lavender coconut or something like that. I'm not sure. But that's where it's at now, and I will have a picture over there of where it was before, so you can kind of see like a side-by-side, because I'm really not sure how much progress I've made on this because I haven't looked at that picture yet, but I know it's not that much, but I have been using this like every single day, so I felt like I should include it. And then we have my Tarte Enthused highlighter, and that's where this one is. Again, there will be a picture over there, and you can see the progress on that and the difference, because I feel like I really have expanded this pan a lot. I've really been working up here, as you can see, and I've almost touched the edge, so that's going to be my goal for next month, is to touch this edge and get that all to be pan. So that is where I'm at with that, and I feel really happy with that, and I'm glad that I'm using it a lot, and hopefully I can get it done, because that would be awesome. I've never finished up an entire highlighter, even though it's only a mini one, but still, it'd be awesome. Then I have my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. This is where we were at the start of this project, and then this is kind of where we are now. It's my estimate, at least, because it's kind of hard once you get towards the bottom here, but I'm making pretty steady progress on this. I'm using it almost every day, so I'm getting there. Next is my e.l.f. Brow pencil in taupe. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want this to break. This is my progress on that. It's kind of hard to see, but that's where we were, and this is where we are now. So I have been making pretty good progress on this, and I don't think it'll take me too long to use up. Forgot about this one, but this is the Lush Pink Dragon Fruit. I can't talk. Body spray, little mini body spray. And that's where I started with it. This is where I'm at now. It's pretty steady progress. I think another month or two and this will be gone, and then I'll be working on the other body spray that I have in this project, but I'm just trying to work on one at a time. The last thing that I have to show you progress on, besides my 1 month 1 palette thing, is the Buxom Mink Magnet single eyeshadow. So I depotted a bunch of my single shadows and a trio into this C palette, which I am also wanting to get some new singles for, to make it a more like complete palette that I can use on a day-to-day basis, so that I'll use all of these shades more. But for right now, this is all that's in there, and I still have this stuff in here, but I will take it out once I get some more shadows. But right now it's kind of empty. So this is Buxom Mink Magnet. I depotted it, and in the depotting process it did lose a little bit of product. I had to repress some of it so that it wasn't so crumbly. This is where we're at with that one. She looks a little beaten up, because depotting can be a cruel process. So that one was a little difficult to depot in the little mini packaging that it was in. So that is what it looks like right now. And I'm keeping this out probably the majority of the year, so to go with my 1 month 1 palette, so that I can still get use out of these shadows, because I wouldn't consider this a whole palette just yet. Maybe later on it will be, but for right now it's just kind of an addition thing, but there's not really enough to be its own palette. But that brings us into the 1 month 1 palette. So my palette for January was the Dream Street palette by ColourPop, and this is what it looks like. These two are switched in my palette That's just how it came to me. I know that you can take these out pretty easily because they're magnetized in here, but I just don't want to go through that trouble, so I'm not worried about it, but they are switched if you're wondering why it looks different. But this is my progress right now, and I will go ahead and show you like a picture right here so you can see like last month, but I feel like there's not like that much to show because I didn't hit pan in anything, didn't really get any like major dips in anything. I think my goals were to get a bigger dip in this shade and this shade, and I don't know that I really did that. The majority of the month I was mixing these two to put in my crease and in the lower lash line, and that was just kind of my go-to like easy quick eye look, and that was all I did. I did some days use this under the brow bone and in the inner corner, in addition to using various things from the rest of the palette. I used this shade a lot, or a couple times, not a lot. I think I did use these two shades a little bit, but I wasn't really filming a whole lot in January. I was mostly just working and working the morning shift, so that meant not a lot of time to get ready. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. There's not that much progress, but I did enjoy using it, and it is going back into my collection, and I really, really like the palette. And my palette for February is going to be the Naked 2 Basics palette. I just chose this one because I got it for Christmas, and like I said, like I got this one a little bit before Christmas. So they're my two newest palettes, so of course I'm going to choose them first because I really want to get more use out of the newer ones first, just so I can use them and it's fun. I don't know. I'm really trying not to buy new palettes, so that won't be like a recurring theme. I definitely want to get more use out of some of my older palettes too. But for this month it is a newer palette. I feel like this one is good because it's all neutral and it is more cool toned, which is something I don't usually go for, but I have been liking it so far. So far I've been using Stark to set all over the lid, and then I'll put Cover in the crease and in the lower lash line. That's what I have on today as my eye look because I went to work, so it's very basic. But I also have been using Mink Magnet all over the lid with everything else I have going on right now, and then putting Girly on top of that just in the center, and then I will put Skimp in the inner corner and on the brow bone. Hopefully when I'm filming or something I will have time to do my makeup and kind of play around with those cooler toned shades, because, and especially the darker ones, it's just not something I use all the time or I'm used to using, so I don't really know how to use them. But I'm trying to learn, and I'm really glad I have this palette because it is good to push yourself out of your comfort zone a little bit, and my comfort zone is like warm nudes, and this is very cool tones, so it's very interesting to play with. And I do like the quality of these. I feel like for the price I want them to be a little bit more blendable, but they are good shadows nonetheless. I'm going to really enjoy using them. So yeah, this is my progress so far, and then I will show you at the beginning of March, you know, how much I was able to use during this month. My goals, again, this is a newer palette, so it's not like I have a bunch of dips in it or anything, but I would like to get a bigger dip in Cover, a big dip in Stark, if not like hitting pan, because I feel like I could since I use it all over the lid to set things. And then it would be nice to have a little dip in Skimp. So those are my goals. Those are like the 3 shades that I use the most. That's going to be my 1 month 1 palette for February. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you like this kind of format where it's a monthly update and I'm not showing you every single item, because I feel like, you know, it can be kind of annoying to see everything if there's not any progress on it. But at the same time I could see how maybe if you missed the first update or you missed another update and you are just getting into it, like you might not want to go back and watch all of those just to see the products and all of the products that are in this project. So I can see it both ways, but just let me know what you guys think. I'm really happy with the progress that I've made this month, and I'm really motivated to keep making progress. I really want 2018 to be the year of like using makeup, because I have a lot of makeup and it just makes me sad to know that I don't use as much of it as I want to, you know? So I really am trying. Also, the liquid lipstick that I have in this project, Tarte birthday suit, the birthday gift from last year. Obviously I can't really show you any progress on it because it is a liquid lipstick and it doesn't show progress. So that's why it's not in here, but I did want to say that I've been using it like every single day before I go to work, but I don't really reapply it when I'm at work and stuff, and it just gets really dry throughout the day. It's not my favorite formula. It gets really bad like around the inner rim of my mouth. It gets that like white little line, and I hate that. So I don't really like the way it wears, but it is pretty like when you first put it on. I have it on right now. And yeah, that's kind of my update with that. I've been using it a lot. So I'm hoping that I will get through it, but you know, I'm just kind of trucking along. There's not much progress to see on that because I can't really see into the tube. So that is about it. Let me know if you guys liked this update, and if you did, if you like this kind of video, leave a like on this video. Subscribe to my channel to see more, and I will see you on my next video. Bye guys!